Hello and welcome to Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition. Nostalgic Xbox 360 Edition. The world we're going to be playing is my original world from when Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition first came out. And if you saw the last video, I explained my situation a little bit and my dream to share Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition. You know, when it was fresh and new, I wanted to do nothing more than to play this and talk. And I couldn't do it because I couldn't afford a capture card. I just want to say the views and the response has been overwhelming. Let me get this mouse off the screen here. I am playing with a capture card through OBS, so you might see my mouse, but I am using a legitimate Xbox 360. Funnily enough, I actually saw a video where someone was like, I use Xenia to emulate Xbox 360 Edition. And I'm like, so this is where we are now, huh? People just don't have Xbox 360s. It's interesting where we are. But last time I said I was going to upgrade the buildings because, let's be real, they don't look great. I haven't really planned this. And if anyone remembers, this is the loudest song ever in Minecraft. It does not matter how much you turn it down. It will always deafen you. So yeah, thanks so much for the last views and the comments on the last video. People are definitely interested in this series, and that makes me definitely want to continue. That's why I'm sitting down right now to actually have a look at stuff. I haven't actually really sat down and thought about... Is that a creeper? Oh no, it's a piece of grass. Sat down and thought about how to actually upgrade these buildings, but I know it needs doing. Oh, there's a spider up here. Is he going to be aggroing me? Or is it... No, it's too daytime. I don't know if it's worth exploring. Try and remind myself what this world was. I'm not sure if it's possible for there to be an end. I can't remember if I generated all the chunks in this world already, so when all the updates came out, I didn't know that was going to be a thing. We didn't know that, oh, don't generate all your terrain, because if you do, you'll run out of, space. So when an update comes, you won't be able to get the new stuff. So I don't actually know if it's possible for me to get the end in this world. But from the looks of things, I haven't even got an enchanting table. So it does make me wonder if I've even seen an Enderman in this world. I wonder, because my nether portal is underneath the floor, I wonder if I reset my nether, if I'll be able to get the new biomes in the nether. So I could get the Eye of Ender and the blaze rods, and maybe I can do the thing. You know, the thing. What's the thing called? Where you throw the thing and you find the stronghold, see if it exists or not. Yeah, I could maybe do that. I should actually check my nether. I have no idea what it looks like. Smacking my face on the way down into this terrible nether hub. Okay, well we've got the stone wall as standard. Just looks like old nether to me. Magma cubes, most overpowered mobs, the ghasts. I never explored my nether because it would always spawn ghast right next to the door, always. Even though this, there should not be a ghast in here. There just shouldn't. I wonder if I got returned to sender. Okay, well, I never will. How did... Huh? Did he curve that bullet? Is this Wanted, the movie from 2008 where you curve bullets? Oh, I hit the magma cube with it. So you spam it and it doesn't work. Yeah. I've got no food. Maybe I should be not messing around in here at the moment. We'll come back here later. But because, yeah, the Trident, I think this is Aquatic update, so I think this is after the Nether update. So I think if I reset the nether, I might get the updated biomes, and it would probably be less irritating with the gas squashed in the too high room. Like, you can't exactly avoid that. So I guess first things first, I need food. I'm sure I have some mushroom soups, because mushroom soup used to be the thing that gave you the most saturation. I just collected mushroom stew. It was like the easiest thing to get, especially if you have a mushroom. I don't have a mushroom. I have a mushroom form, which I didn't show you. Oh, I'm also going to edit this one. I didn't edit the last one. I just felt like I needed to talk, so yeah, this one's going to be edited. Okay, we're entering Furnace Land because I have all of this sand. But I'm thinking I'll just throw it in the furnace and forget about it. Throw it in the furnace, gotta burn it. I'll need glass probably at some point. And yes, I know I'm not doing this properly. I know there's a specific amount that you put in, I know. I just don't care right now. Please? Oh, that's sandstone. It looks exactly the same, that's great. Just down at the sugarcane farm now. I'm pretty certain I couldn't find an enchanting table. So I think we definitely need to be getting one of those. I don't know if the Xbox controller I'm using is a legitimate one. I mean, it says Xbox 360 on it, but like, that doesn't look like an analog stick. Like, there is no diagonal. Oh wait, there is. It's just very janky. It kind of looks like an 8-way. Like, it doesn't look like full 360. I mean, I guess the left stick works full 360. I don't know why the right stick's so weird. It's really hard to find these controllers, and I wouldn't want to have to try and buy another one just to have the same problem. So if anyone knows anything about Xbox 360 controllers, and how to... if this is just what they're like, if this is just a Minecraft thing, it could just be Minecraft. It looks like I'm drawing a square instead of a circle, you know what I mean? Leather's going to be a problem. I don't see cows all too often. I also need obsidian, which shouldn't be too hard to find. Oh, we've got some obsidian in here, that's handy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got some leather too, that could be... So I think I should be able to make the enchanting table now. I think you need a book. I think you need a single book, right? Can we make an enchanting table? It wouldn't be a mechanism. I have absolutely no idea where... Is it in here? There it is. Okay, so I guess I never made an enchantment table when I was playing this world. That confirms it, so... It's getting dark already. So that little side quest didn't take too long to complete. I think I didn't allow enchantments in my world because I felt like if there was an enchantment table... I don't know why I thought if I made an enchantment table, people would use it to like grief things more effectively and insta-kill me. But like, I didn't give myself enchanted gear either, and I didn't think that anyone could just make one if they wanted to. I don't know why I thought only I may make enchanting. Clearly that's not how that works. I'll tell you what, I'll call the enchanting table a side quest. Put it back into my pocket for now. Take the chest out and dump basically everything. Yep, I definitely... Okay, I'm not sure why the achievements are unlocking right now, because I definitely made bookshelves before, unless I picked them up, but then I would have had to have Silk Touch, and I've never had enchantments. confusing. Okay, now let's actually focus and get some wood for these buildings. Don't have to go too far to find some wood. There are these massive trees that I just neglected to finish collecting the blocks from because I was lazy and didn't want to have to put a block down. Kind of a theme in this world, my laziness. That's all it would have took, I think. Oh wait, no, there's one here still. Oh, I have to play this so slow because I feel like the sticks aren't as good as I remember them being. Oh my word, it just keeps going. No wonder I got lazy. Plop. Is that it? Please be it. Nope, there's still another one here. That's gotta be it, surely. That has to be it. No, there's more. Okay, weirdly this one touches the floor. Interesting. So yeah, growing up was kind of a turbulent time, a very turbulent time. I was in a scenario where like, how can I explain it? I lived in the middle of absolutely nowhere. I'm from the United Kingdom, in case you can't tell. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to tell. It should be super obvious, based on just how I sound. Oh, hello. Free leather. Ah! Hitboxes are so good in this version. Yeah, I had a very turbulent time growing up. I lived in the middle of nowhere. Like, as a adult now, I realise that it was probably the safest place in the world for someone to be, but it was too safe. It was in the middle of nowhere. There was no way to travel unless you already had, you know, a car or your own license or your own vehicle. You had to travel at least 25 miles to get to the nearest place that wasn't the place you were in, and it was terrible for someone my age at the time. I was around 17, 18 years old. I can't remember exactly. I think I must have been just over 18, or 18 and slightly over. I would get really upset because as a kid I didn't want for much. I was just existing, like as you do, but I ended up moving quite far away with my mum, and she like took me somewhere far away, which was kind of similar but not really. It had more people. I did my secondary schooling in a completely different part of the country, and then was immediately after my secondary schooling finished dragged back to this place, in this solitary place in the middle of nowhere, and that was what my life was. And when I asked for help, like financially, to go and like fix my life, or like to borrow some money so I could go live somewhere else, because where I lived, like I said, there was no transport and no one was willing to take me anywhere, so like I couldn't just go on my own and work something out. I couldn't just walk off into the wilderness and just be like, I sure hope I don't die, to like fix my life, to get a job and then like have enough money to leave. That could never happen. There was never enough money for me to leave, and there was never transport for me to get out to work somewhere. Like, it just was impossible. And like, the family I grew up with are pretty well off. I wouldn't say they're wealthy, but they had enough. They would splash on themselves occasionally, but they're the sort of people that would be like, as soon as it was someone that wasn't them, it was too much. So I would ask. If I'd asked, I'd be like, no. I'd be put to work in the house, told I have to earn my keep, which is fair enough. If you're living somewhere for free, you might as well do something to help out, right? But like, I was 18 and I didn't want my life to just be, I'm just going to do this forever for free because I can't get out. And that's genuinely what my life looked like. My life genuinely looked like there was no escape from this horrible situation that I was almost being like trapped in outside of my own, and it wasn't something that I could will my way out of, because you can't will money into your life. You can't just sit there and think really hard and money starts appearing. Like, if you need money to do something and you don't have that money, you just can't do that thing. So I was stuck and very frustrated and very depressed, and people would be like, why are you so unhappy? And I would be like, I've told you thousands of times I don't want to live here. And I think not having my own independence was really upsetting me as an 18, 19-year-old. Like, seeing people, especially social media, becoming a thing, and seeing people be like, I'm 16, I just got my driving license, my parents have got me a car with a bow on it, and I'm like, I can't even be given like 20 quid a week for the bus. Like, and yeah, I said there was no transport, but there was transport. It was just basically unusable, because it was like, you either had to get on the bus at 5 AM, and the last bus returning back was at like 1:30 in the afternoon. You get back at like 3. So you could get a job really early in the morning. No, you couldn't, because the bus didn't actually show up when it was supposed to. 90% of the time the bus wasn't there. So you were unreliable. And I tried and I tried and I tried, and I couldn't get anyone to look and go to actually be like, oh, could you come in? And then they would book an appointment. Can you come in at insert exactly a time I can't be there because of my bus schedule? And like, I could see it from, if it was me hiring somebody, I would look at that and I would also go, this guy's going to be too much of a problem. I can't rely on this guy. He doesn't even know if he's going to be able to get here because his bus doesn't show up. Like, why would you want that at your job? I completely understand that. You wouldn't want to hire that guy. But me being that guy, I just didn't get a chance. There was no jobs in the area, and it was just terrible. Let me just talk about the reason I wanted a job in the first place. Because I knew plenty of people who lived and grew up in that area were quite happy to just be there and just exist and just be like, oh, my life is easy, I don't have to do anything, I'll just sit here and blah. But my brain doesn't work like that. My brain has never worked like that. My brain has always been, I need to be doing things, I need to do this, I need to do the next thing, I need to, immerse myself in something all the time, I feel like. And that's my ADHD, and it makes my life fun, but it also makes it stressful. Like, if I could have just been happy with my life the way it was, maybe none of this would have happened. But I couldn't. I couldn't. My brain does not work like that. And it was a great source of pain for me that I knew that they could help me. Like, I knew that they had money and they just didn't want to help me. They just didn't want to give any of that to me. They just didn't want to, like... And, the way I see it nowadays is, if I had a ton of money and someone genuinely needed help financially, I wouldn't be like, no, you're too expensive. I would literally be like, I mean, if you need 20 quid that badly, here's 20 quid. I wouldn't make a big fucking deal out of it, especially if I had so much money that something like 20 quid wouldn't actually matter. But no, it was my problem. I was the problem. Everything was my fault, and I had to work and I had to do everything for free at home. And it was bullcrap. So I basically used to just sit and play Minecraft all the time and Skyrim all the time. That was my life, Minecraft and Skyrim all the time. Because I couldn't go outside. I mean, I could go outside, but there was nothing to do. The place that I lived on was like 3 streets long. And it was basically just 3 streets. Picture this, you got one big street in the middle, you got a street on the left, you got a street on the right, and that's it. There used to be a woods, like a forest, that you could walk around. It was quite a small forest, but they chopped all that down, so that wasn't even there anymore. So I had nothing. I had literally nothing. I had no way of fixing my situation. I had no way of changing my situation. I had no way of making money. Everyone would be like, just get a job. Just get a job. I couldn't get a job. This scenario, I couldn't get a job. So getting a job wasn't the solution, and getting a job wasn't what I wanted. Getting a job wasn't what I wanted. What I wanted was to have a frigging capture card so I could record my gameplay and put it online. And it wasn't about making money, and it wasn't about getting paid. It was about just doing something to feel less fucking lonely. Sorry for the swearing. I guess it still hurts, It was just about doing something where I didn't have to feel so alone in the world. And I was denied that for total BS reasons. Like, it wasn't going to hurt anybody to give me to maybe just buy me the thing that I wanted, instead of making it a whole, you need to get a job, you need to sort your life out problem. But no, all I wanted to do was play this game and share it with people. And it turned into me getting a job, and it spiraled into what's ended up in my life today. My life today is a lot different. I do not live in that place anymore. I basically was given a chance by my uncle. I wouldn't say it was a chance. I think he was trying to break my spirit, because what he did is he said, I'm going to this place for 2 weeks for a job. You can come with me. And I'll only be living here for 2 weeks. I was like, okay. So I was like, I'd take any reason to get out of the place I was trapped in. So I went. And he was like, if you don't get a job, I'm taking you back. So I got a job. I don't know how I did it. I applied, and they got back to me the same day. And I think what my uncle was expecting was for me to try and for them to all be like, we don't want you to work here, and then basically just be dragged back home, even more defeated than I was before. But somehow, yeah, going from there to where I am now, I kind of can't help but feel like if that hadn't happened, I would still be in that place. I would still be just as broke. I would still be like, I'm broke right now, don't get me wrong, but it's by my terms. It's not by someone else's bullshit rules. I get to live my life and be broke my way. I don't have to do anything I don't want to. I'm not forced to do stuff all the time anymore. I'm not like, I guess, ran like I'm property. I'm not like owned. So yeah, my life is much better now. But those were some hard times, man. And this was my coping mechanism, this game. And I used to just sit there and just imagine what I could be doing. I could be sharing this right now, all the time. All this that's happening, I could be sharing it with the world, and I was bitter. I guess I still am, a little, because I feel like I completely missed out my opportunity to do this. But I guess I didn't, right? Because people have seen this somehow and have watched it and are saying they like it, so you know, I'm super grateful that, like, I haven't actually, I mean, I guess that it makes the child in me feel warm, like the younger version of myself. It feels like healing my inner child a little bit by giving myself what I was never allowed to have now, even if it is a little late. Yeah, it's nice to do this sort of, I don't know, self-care kind of thing, I suppose. Anyways, we're going to start. I'll try to ramble some less. I will drop bits more of the stories here and there. I feel bad about rambling, but like, I know people are probably quite happy to listen, so yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the perimeter. I'm going to remove the perimeter. So there's not too much wrong with this roof. It's just that it's the same all the way through, so it really does not speak to the imagination. So what we're going to do is, hold on, remove the perimeter. What I like to do is I like to extend beyond the perimeter, actually, so maybe I shouldn't remove the perimeter. Maybe I should keep the perimeter and just add to the perimeter. So maybe that's... yeah, okay, what I'm going to do actually is I try and do something a little different every time I do something like this. So what I'm going to do is put the wood blocks around the old perimeter. You'll see what I mean in a second. We'll go like this, right? Have them facing sideways if I can. I'm going to do this. I'm not sure if I should have this sideways or standing upright. Oh, there's that thing I was talking about, the 9 combination lock that I couldn't get to work I knew it was here somewhere, I just didn't know where. So already this looks, you know, it's like framed the roof a bit more instead of it just being bleh all the way. So this already looks better, and I'm not even down at the bottom. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the roof out a little bit more, kind of give it a bit of an overhang. So it might cover up a good portion of what I've just placed, but I do want it to be an obvious change. It took me so long to figure out how to do roofing in this game, and I don't know why. I just couldn't figure it out. Maybe it's because the controls are a little janky, and I got quite frustrated. Something doesn't look right here. Hold on, is this 4 blocks? Oh wait, there was stairs here? This is four blocks. No. Nothing annoys me more than placing something and it not going the way you expect it to. Okay. Could probably do this, right? That might look interesting. It's gonna look weird with a torch on top of it, but whatever. We would do the same over here. I feel like I could do this a lot faster on the PlayStation edition of this game. I'm not sure why. I feel like the analog sticks are just better. I guess they're newer technology, right? But I swear they never used to be this bad. I swear it used to be a lot more. Like I said, oh, I've done this wrong. If any of you knows about Xbox 360 controllers and why I might be having such a janky experience with it at the minute, let me know. Because they're like considered the best, or they were for the longest time. I don't think you can use an Xbox One controller. I don't have an Xbox One, so I couldn't do that anyways. And I have no idea what an Xbox One controller behaves like, so... How has that gone up that way twice? Do you have to be looking at the top of the block? Is that the secret? Let me guess. Okay. Okay, that probably already looks a million times better, but it's nowhere near being like close to being finished. Can't clear that jump. See, that already looks better. I mean, it doesn't look amazing, but like, it definitely looks better. Let me see. I want an overhang for the roof. What kind of overhang do I want? It's kind of hard for me to think about it. You know why it's so hard for me to picture in my head what this is going to actually look like? But I want it to be like... Okay, that bit definitely needs an overhang. See this like extra bit? Definitely needs an overhang. It was hard, man. It's hard to visualize it, especially because like it's such an odd shaped building. Like normally the way I build things now is I would just build it and then put the roof on immediately, so I don't have to worry about what the roof's going to look like. I used to just, as you could tell, just build a box, and the roof was like, I would put the roof off for as long as possible because I did not like building the roof. Just because it's so finicky, so likely to fall, it can be a little annoying. So, yeah, okay, I'm going to put a cobblestone. I want an awning but I'm not sure if... See, this is why I don't like stairs, is they always place exactly the opposite to what I want them to do. Okay, never mind. This one seems to be cooperating. Is this going to look right or not? I have no idea. I'm too close to place it. Still too close. No! Suppose we can have a look. That kind of looks okay. If I should have the stairs upside down. Like if it's going to look better with the stairs upside down or not, I'm not sure. Would it look better upside down? I'm crouching. You see that in the top left corner? I'm crouching and I still fell off. That is really wonderful. Let's walk back up these stairs again. Maybe try not to rage at Minecraft. My word, don't do that. Okay, now I'm going to try upside down. I'm going to flip him. See how that looks. I do think I might need to... What on earth is that stair doing? Could you please cooperate? There we go. That's closer to what I want. Okay, let's jump down. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, now I'm gonna have to take a break to go and get mushroom stew. I need to feed that dog. The whining is a bit much for me personally. The constant I swear, it never used to be as frequent as that. No wonder I put one in a torture chamber. Because it would be quiet. And like I swear it's harder to find farm animals. Or it always was harder to find farm animals in this one. Is that you? You're the one doing that. Can you eat raw beef? Okay. You can't eat raw beef. I always forget if they can eat raw stuff or not. I try to think of the best way of doing this because it's such a big building, it's really hard for me to kind of visualize what's going to make this not look dumb. Just still whining. I want you to stop whining, please. Please! Which one of you is... You're almost dead, okay. Maybe he'll stop whining now? I'll tell you what, I'm sorry to do this, but I'm going to leave it here just because it's stressing me out a little bit, trying to visualize how this is going to look. I am going to continue. I think in my own time I'm going to sit and like really analyze the look of this building, and I'm probably going to jump into creative on my other devices and like try and replicate to see what the roof can look like, because this is this is turning out to be a little more complex than I expected. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the last one. And the next one, I promise I will actually finish doing one of these things. I just haven't actually properly looked at it and thought about it yet, so yeah. Oh, before I go, actually, I should do this just to make it the same on the other side. No. Oh. I have to put that stair back down. There, and then put that stair back down. I really don't like how it doesn't sometimes. Okay, and then what was it? Upside down stair? Upside down stair? Yeah, it should be easier this way, right? An upside down stair. Is this how I've done it on the other side? I've got a feeling it isn't. Is it? Oh, it is. Okay. I don't know why I felt like I was doing that wrong for a second there. Put that there. Then there. And then fall off. I didn't do that on purpose, but whatever. It gets me to... Okay. It is not matching. Okay, before I leave, I'm going to match it. Because if I end this episode with something so obviously not matching, it's going to upset me greatly. I mean, I guess it would highlight what needs to be changed a lot easier, but... Okay, yeah, look, you can see here. Yeah, obvious difference. But I think that difference might actually help visually. Hopefully we can place these without falling off. I really don't want to have to walk up the stairs again. I think that's the main thing that's stressing me out, is falling off even though I'm crouching. Like I can't right now fall off. Okay, I think that might be good for the awning temporarily. It's just I'm just trying to get an idea of what it's going to look like. There is no way of falling off without almost dying, is there? I should maybe add some water to jump into. I forgot it was like not having OP enchantments. Yeah, so... I don't know if it looks better, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell if it looks worse. It might be better to do this with wooden slabs. But this is roofing in Minecraft. It never looks how you expect it to. Or it's always like you expect it to look like one thing and it always looks completely different. Maybe if I add slabs, like, on top of all the upside down stairs, it might look better. Can I make slabs here? Yeah, I can. Okay, that's probably way too many slabs. Let's go place the slabs and then just... I just need to find out if what I'm doing is salvageable or not before I switch the console off. Because I don't want to have to come back to something that's unsalvageable. I feel like this might actually look a lot better with these slabs. They kind of connect those things together. And time to almost die. That looks nicer. That actually looks a lot better. Okay. And then what I could do actually is I could put some stairs going this way. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I'm not the best builder. I never claimed to be. I mean, if you look at the state of the buildings, there you probably will realize that I'm not the greatest builder in it. Can I not? Oh yeah, the half blocks don't let you. So wait, instead of the slabs, we need more stairs. The solution was always more stairs. I always forget that the slabs actually limit your ability to like work with things properly. Has that got a slab on it? Yeah, it has. Okay. I remember back when it didn't matter what slab it was, the tool to mine it correctly was the pickaxe. Those were the days. It made no sense, but that's just how it was. Okay, let's see how this looks. Break my legs one last time. Not bad. It looks a little more interesting. You know, it's the start of something. I'm not sure because of just how gargantuan of a box this building is. It's going to need some serious, like, extrusion, I guess, to make the detail seem sensible. Because it's just an oversized box. Well, it's going to take me absolutely forever because I don't work with gigantic buildings. I don't build gigantic buildings because they look bad. It's really hard to make a gigantic building look good. So, I mean, I think this is kind of cool because I guess this was challenging for me to work out even then. But my buildings were bigger than my ambitions, I suppose. I wanted them to be big, I didn't care if they looked good. But then I really cared about this. Like, this took me forever to get all these pistons. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for the support on the last video. And yeah, I hope you see this video too, and I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, I'll see you next time where we upgrade more of this and maybe do something with the Ender stuff. I might also reset the Nether and see what difference that makes. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!